Okay, in this video, I'm going to be running through an in-depth breakdown on the exact Instagram and YouTube funnel that's allowed me to piff 4K deals very effortlessly without any resistance from prospects. And if you are an agency owner, coach, consultant, you sell an online service-based business online, and you've been struggling to book sales calls, and every single prospect feels like a little bit of resistance. They're like, oh, I don't really know who you are. You don't really have any results, and you just feel like it's a hopeless uphill battle, then you're going to want to watch the entirety of this video, because this exact funnel, I'm not just talking about it for myself, but I've helped implement it for over 200 plus agencies and coaches, if I can move this, over the last 2 years now. You can scroll back on my YouTube channel. I've been doing this for over 2 years now, and implemented for over 200 plus agencies, coach, and consultants. Been able to take people from 0 to 12K in a single week using this exact funnel. Piff 6K deals, like I said, pretty effortlessly with prospects who are just literally ready to roll, and it feels incredible. 13K payouts. This is 10K in British pounds. This was one single payout. An old consulting business that I run with 1,734 followers. So it's not all about how viral you are. It's about having the right conversion in place. It's done 15K in revenue in a single month. Like I said, 6K deals, helped over 200 plus people do this. People that have gone from 0 to 20K a month. Working with companies, NDA signed at the back end, doing 100K a month, 0 to 10K a month, 0 to 10K a month, 11K in a single week, 7K a month, 14K upfront deals with this exact system, probably a load of other stuff as well, right? And I'm not just 3K deals back to back to back to back, 16K cash weeks, 4K deals back to back, etc., right? So I'm not even just saying this to like sell you whatever. It's just relevant considering that you are an agency owner, coach in their exact position, and you want to do the exact same thing. So now that's out of the way. Let me first break down where most people go wrong and why most people are stuck below this mark and they can't really seem to grow and scale. And the reason why your acquisition, like I said, feels a little bit like an uphill battle, and it's very difficult to get prospects on sales calls. And even if they do get on a sales call, there's a lot of resistance, and you're having to utilize a money back guarantee to get them on a sales call and get them to say yes, right? Or just like really cheap payment plans or whatever. So the first mistake and the first constraint is one of these two things here. So you either offer a cheap one-on-one coaching offer, or in your agency offer, if you've got like an online service-based business, if you're helping coaches, whatever, you offer a cheap but on-free retainer or a pay and results basis with an offer that's been seen over and over and over again. It doesn't take a rocket. It doesn't take a genius to understand that this market is filled with competition, right? And the market share has been split by so many other businesses, but all the cash and clients and income are actually only going to the top 1% for a specific reason, which I'm going to break through like in this video, right? So you need to pivot into some sort of high ticket consulting offer or a setup fee based offer with a rev share as well. Okay. Now, once you've kind of gone through this, I've got other videos on my channel going over that, but in this video, I want to focus on the acquisition of how to actually sign these clients. The reason why your business is bottlenecked is because of a lack of attention. There is no other reason why you are below 15 to 30K a month. Like, listen to me right now when I say the reason why you are not making money is because you don't have traffic and you don't have conversion. You don't have traffic and you don't have conversion. Without these two things inside of a company, you're not going to really make money. It's very simple to understand, okay? Like, I know that in your brain right now, you're telling yourself that, okay, my problem is my offer. That's why I'm not making money. That's why I'm not signing clients, or it's that I need to send more cold DMs and all this kind of stuff. Or I need to do cold email. I need to do any of this stuff. And then you see an AI trend and you move over, or you're a coach and you're like, I'm going to go for this low ticket school community. Like, forget about all of this. The reason why you're not making money is because of a lack of attention. Okay. Like, if two people sell a water bottle, right? One person is in, one person's in the center of, New York. And the other person is just like, in their room. Who's going to sell more? What? Like, attention is everything inside of a business, okay? Because other people pay your invoice. It's not a magical thing. Other people have to pay your invoice. You have to provide value to other people, okay? Now, this leads to inconsistent bookings. This leads to no predictability inside of your funnel, inside of your business, inside of your lead flow. And this leaves you relying on organic content and referrals. And this is not where you want to be, because it doesn't, again, take a genius to understand that organic content is very difficult to go viral with unless you're doing viral content. But then viral content doesn't really bring in qualified leads, right? So this leaves you anxious on next month's revenue. So if you are watching this video, we're 5 minutes in, so congratulations, you haven't clicked off yet, and you're anxious on next month's revenue, you don't know where you're signing clients, then give me 2 minutes and we'll go for it, right? But this leads to scrappy, unqualified sales, right? So you're just kind of taking on unqualified people, which obviously damages your results, and then you're having a hard time to close, right? Which creates scarcity inside of your business. So this is the reason why most people are stuck in the industry, and this takes years for people to figure out, right? So I've just given it to you like that, okay? Now, where do you want to be, okay? Now, this is where you want to be when it comes to like the top of your optimization and then down the funnel, right? So at the top, you want some sort of high ticket offer. This is because you need bought in leads. Obviously, it gives you more cash up front to invest into paid ads and all that kind of stuff. And also you're going to make money back from your ads, right? Like if, for example, and if you're not running ads right now, this is still relevant because I'm going to go through it. But let's say, for example, right, you've got an offer, which is like only 1K a month on ads. Only 1K a month, like even 2K is very low ticket, okay? For you to run ads, you need to get a return, okay? You're going to spend way more than this or maybe just break even to get a return on your ads, right? Whereas, you know, if, for example, you spend 3K and you have a 5K offer, then you only need to close one client, which is the same difficulty to close one client at 5K than it is at 2K or 1K. So if you're, again, sitting there thinking, oh, wait, Baluk, fair enough, but I'm a beginner, I don't really have results, then you're just lying to yourself as well. Then you need solidified messaging, right? Now, again, you need to understand that, again, this market has so many people in the market that you need really, really direct messaging about who you're actually specifically helping, why your thing is different, okay? And your kind of your experience as well. And once you found this, like I said, I've got a ton of videos going over this, then you can kind of like dial in this funnel, right? And even if you don't have a high ticket offer or whatever, you can, this is still the best way to get clients, hands down, the way everyone's doing it, okay? Now, the first thing is you need daily leads coming in, okay? If a business doesn't have leads, forget about everything else. It's the first step of the process, okay? You can have everything else. You can have all of this. You can have foundation. You can have case studies. You can have good conversion. You can have appointment sets ready. You can have closes, right? But if you don't have leads, everyone's going to leave your company, okay? So the best way to do this is run ads to generate daily attention on your offer. This gives you predictability inside of your business and allows you to actually control your lead flow as well. As long as you know you can get a return, you can constantly grow your business, okay? Even if your ads are expensive at the beginning, you're still bringing on clients. So you can perfect the product, you can build a better delivery system, you can get great client results, and then your ads will compound to a point where it gets cheaper over time, okay? Now, obviously, as well as that, the setting process to get them onto the call. So the best way to do is just to literally have a setter plugged into book meetings. I pretty much, I was just training my setter, so I was going through a bit of like a shadowing session. I sent about 3 DMs and booked a qualified sales call because there was just zero resistance to book a call, okay? Because they saw my brand, they saw my Instagram, they saw my results, they saw my content that's been built up over 2 years now, okay? So people listen to this in the industry that perhaps have like done this the same as me for 2 years and you're not in the same position. Like, look how much content I've compounded over 2 years. I've stayed incredibly consistent, right? So that's kind of with the setting process, like plugging a set into this, but it doesn't mean anything if you've not got leads every single day, right? And then VSL structures, retargeting ads and emails and this kind of conversion, right? Especially with your YouTube as well. So like you can run ads, okay? You can even try to set people on calls, but without this process in place of retargeting ads, emails, your YouTube nurture, then it's not going to work too well, right? And that's where, again, people go wrong, because you might be listening to this and you're like, I've heard about this funnel, I've tried it a couple times, but you're missing this, right? As you can see here, I've spent over the last 2 years building this YouTube channel. You are watching this channel right now. You probably are an agency owner, you're a coach, you're a consultant, you're an info product company. You could sign on to my service, okay? Do you know how powerful it is right now of me speaking directly to you? Me generating this attention, etc., right? Now, I'm not the biggest on YouTube. I'm going to grow, of course, but it's still a lot of views that have generated a lot of income, right? So retargeting ads, emails, etc. So having landing page structures, so you can see the stats of how many people reach your pages, how many people go through and book an appointment, etc., etc. You can utilize this in retargeting ads and kind of build a custom audience over time. So that's what we're doing right now, building emails, building a custom audience, so then we can go retarget when we do ads, when we do top of funnel ads based off of those emails, and it's just gonna, you have your ideal prospect there, right? And yeah, so that's obviously really, really important as well. And then you're going to get calls from people who are just ready to buy, and it's a lot easier and your life feels a lot better when your leads are actually super nurtured, super educated on what you do, regardless of what offer you have. Just having these VSL structures in place where you run through the offer before, you run through the qualifications, you run through what type of clients you work really well with, you walk through who this isn't for, right? That's as important as who it is for. The system, the process that you use, educate them so they jump on a call, and it's kind of like they're just looking for extra details instead of you having to pitch this entire pitch, etc. And when you do this with the right foundation, you're going to be so surprised as to how good your life is when you're closing deals that are already jumping on that sales call to close. And like I said, I've helped so many people do this. This guy, who actually gifted us a bottle of wine, which is really cool. At a mastermind event, went from $0 to $11,000 in a single week doing this. The guy couldn't even speak English. Like 6 months ago, couldn't even speak English. Like Nazar here, 6-figure consulting agency. Jack done this exact system, 7K a month for like 16. Right? I wish I was doing that kind of stuff at 16, right? 0 to 20K a month, 0 to 10K a month. This guy's 15, I believe, which is really cool. This client's actually going to take us out to, we're going to Miami in the next 5 days, and he's going to pick us up from the airport, which is cool. Like, when your clients love you so much because of the service you provide, that they're literally going to pick you up from the airport when you travel and all that kind of shit, and it's cool, right? And this will make you feel so much better about your business. It doesn't have to feel like an uphill battle, right? But the reason why it does right now is because no one knows you. You're like this, right? Like, this was me, just to show you guys that like I was the exact same as you. Like, how was I going to make money here? I had 2 Instagram followers. Maybe one was my business partner, right? And maybe one was one of my other accounts. Like, this is never. How is it 2 accounts reached in the last 30 days? This is you right now. So you're sitting there and everyone's telling you bullshit as well. Everyone's telling you that you need to do these complex systems when they're running this. Okay, like, think about it. Okay, so Elon Musk, extremely intelligent. Okay, he buys X. Most people think he buys Twitter just because he's probably making money from X. That's cool, whatever. If you look into it, why has he bought Twitter? Well, if we go to Elon Musk's Twitter account, he's building a personal brand, right? He's like, if you look at this attention, 29 million views, 241 million views, 241 million. Okay, so imagine how much money you'd be making at that level. 220 million. It's 142 million. Elon Musk's influence and his impact is crazy. Okay, so if someone as intellectual as Elon has gone, okay, I need to spend billions to just own influence and own people so I can further sell my products and my brand, then you should be thinking, I should probably do similar. I should probably do the same, right? So this is just about understanding your customer journey. If you don't understand what takes someone from, not really knowing who you are to like loving your stuff and understanding who you are and your offer, etc., put that in front of them, and then becoming a customer, then you're never going to do this process, and they're always going to stay stuck here or in the unknown. Okay, so like I said, the foundations, a high ticket offer, the correct messaging, the right positioning for your market, the foundation. So build actually foundations of skills. You have to be good at what you do. Case studies, if you can, in your agency or coaching business. Obviously, this will help you as well. Just increase the belief and incentive around your offer. Top of funnel ads, common CTA funnels, shorts, YouTube, VSLs, emails, retargeting ads. Like, some of you don't have any of this. Okay, so you can say, oh, why am I not making money? This doesn't work. You're blaming people. You're angry. You're probably angry at people like me because I'm a YouTuber and kind of a guru or whatever, right? But you don't have the fundamentals. So you can't complain that you're not making money when you're currently not running a top of funnel ad. You currently don't have comment CTA funnels. You currently are not running retargeting ads. You currently aren't doing emails. You currently aren't doing VSLs. You currently aren't doing outbound. You currently aren't doing YouTube. Now, hopefully you feel like a bit of an idiot that you complain why you're below 15 to 30K a month, right? Because you're not doing any of that. And some of you will be like, I am doing some of that, but are you doing it in the right way? Do you have it right? Do you have it correctly structured, right? Like, for every single one of our clients, they come on board. The first thing we do is we put them into our hiring community, right? So as you can see here, this is multiply scaling, where you get access to media buyers and copywriters to like do your funnels and that kind of stuff. What else? Closers, dialers, email specialists, like setup and all that kind of stuff with the ads, like Google, like they set up your Google account. Multiply acquisition. This is where you get access to setters, growth teams, lead scrapers, anybody like that. So the first second, we're rolling with acquisition, right? Multiply content to do your content, your ads, like ad creatives, etc., etc. And then obviously multiply clients.io, right? Like educating clients, hiring setters, etc. Like we do this straight away because we need to get the ball rolling, right? With the proper right infrastructures, with the proper right sheets, etc., etc. And when you have this, you are able to get 800 views on your story, right? You're able to have that attention when you can just point people towards your offer. If you were to put up a story right now, how many people would view it? Okay, if it's below 50, then like it doesn't take a genius to understand why you're not making money. Okay, it's because you don't have this funnel dialed in from the top to the bottom, to analyzing it, to optimizing it a little bit better for whatever business that you're currently running, right? And then you can get specialists, Nathan helping us out with paid ads as well. And when you can truly do this, you can book calls with companies doing over 100K a month. This is back to back. This literally, it's crazy. 140K a month interested into your service because you are an authority within the space. Are you booking calls with companies doing 140K a month and 100K a month? And if you're not, it's because you're not an authority in the space. You haven't impacted anyone, right? You're not presenting that online. No one trusts you. No one believes you. Okay, this is exactly what we help every single client with because we've just done it ourselves. We've hosted events with people who flew out. This person here flew out from Florida, from Tampa, Florida, all the way to be at our event because of how much we impacted him. When prospects see that, that's why you're able to get incredible results. Because they see that and they go, okay, this is, really influenced people and he's moving and he's doing well within the space, So the reason why, and I don't want to make this video too long overall, but I just kind of want to go through it, is because the reason why you're stuck below this mark isn't rocket science. It isn't anything, I know you're getting confused. It's simple that you don't have the basic fundamentals and the optimization which everyone else has that's making a ton of money. Okay, so the first thing you need to do after this video, okay, is either book a call down below and we'll just do this for you and get this dialed in, right? But even other than that, build out a high ticket offer, okay? Look at who you can serve that has buying power to pay 3 to 8K. Even we've had clients that have charged 14K, but that's an outlier, okay? Have a high ticket offer, okay? Start building foundation. Okay, obviously have a good product, but if you're not bringing clients on board, you shouldn't be worried about the product too much. Done in top of funnel ad, right? Start running ads. Build a foundation of content. Okay, have VSL assets. Okay, start building CRM, like have a CRM, like go high level for etc. Okay, build landing pages, start collecting data, start building a custom audience. Okay, think like a true marketer and you'll start getting results. Okay, so want to keep this video very, very short. It's around 17 minutes there, but that is the exact funnel process that's allowed me to sign 4K deals on autopilot, 6K deals, and every single funnel that it's the funnel that I implement for every single client, as well as other things like outbound teams, proxy servers, all that kind of stuff as well, because cold outbound does work, but most of you are just doing it in the wrong way as well. But this is by far the best funnel. And yeah, if you want us to implement it for you, you can go book a call below and we can have a discussion. But other than that, have a good one. And yeah, talk soon.